Hey, this is Jill from Simple Daily Recipes. Okay, I know this is not the normal way that I make videos, but this has been one of those days when the lighting in the kitchen wasn't right and the devices didn't want to do that, and so I had to chop, and then I had to kind of roll it over here and smash it, and this is the way it's gonna roll. This has to be this way today, so it's like that. All right, so let's just pretend that all things are, rainbows and unicorns, and we'll just move on. Okay, so here's what we're doing. I'm showing you how I dry herbs in the microwave. Okay, now this is the perfect time where, of year where we've been working really hard on our gardens and everything looks so pretty, and we have herbs coming out our ears, and we've eaten all the pesto we want to eat, and now it's time to start taking all those extra herbs and putting them away for a rainy day. Okay, now in my garden I have sweet basil, spicy clove basil, I just went blank, parsley, and rosemary coming out my ears. Okay, so I'm going to show you how easy it is to dry all of those. It's all the same way. Pretty simple. All right, let's get going. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can get this going. See if it's going to work. Okay, so I don't normally take out my microwave plate, but I wanted to show you how I lay the herbs out on the plate so that they dry at the same time. It's really important that you take the thickest herb leaves and put them around the perimeter of the plate, and put the smaller leaves in the center, because the perimeter of the plate is the hottest area. So you will find sometimes leaves don't all dry at the same time, but if you try to work them with their shapes, you can they'll be pretty close. Okay, so see how I've got it all laid out like there. And then I don't know your microwave like I know mine, so in this video I'm showing you that you should start by drying them at 30-second intervals. Okay, and no, I can't operate my microwave and the camera at the same time. I am not that clever. All right, here's what they look like at 30 seconds. See, the herbs are still flimsy. There's still a lot of moisture in the leaves. It is not time. Here's the next 30 seconds. They're still pliable. They're getting drier, but they are not crispy and brittle yet, and that's what I want. Microwaving is great for drying because the color is retained in the herbs. All right, this is the last 30 seconds. It's been 1 minute and 30 seconds, and now the basil is dry and brittle and just crumbles when I pinch it. There's no question that the herb is dry. I can move this off into a bowl and let it just cool, and until I have all the herbs dried. And like I said before, you can do this with all the herbs. This is, parsley, 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now, once you figured out that, how long it's going to take for your microwave to dry the herbs, then you don't have to keep doing the interval thing. You don't have to keep saying 30, 30, 30. Just go ahead and, go a full minute or go a full minute and a half, and that'll speed things along. Here's the spicy clove basil. The leaves are much smaller, but and I thought that they would, it would take less time to dry, but it turns out once you get the plate full, it takes the same amount of time. It's really important here when you have small leaves that you try to create one layer. Don't do multiple layers. You just want one layer of herbs to dry. And then it also works for rosemary. And rosemary is pretty thick, but it works the same way. Rosemary took 1 minute and 30 seconds. And you see, I just stripped the little leaflets, or not leaflets, but leaves off I tried to get the leaves off the stem here. And that was kind of a stubborn stem. Didn't want to come off. Made me look uncool. Okay, and then once I start stripping, You don't want the stem. Leave the stem out. You just want the leaves. The stems won't dry well. Again, evenly distributed on the plate. And then once I've dried all the herbs in their bowl and I've got them all separated in their bowls, that's when I reach in and I just start crunching and breaking the herbs down. And I love this part because this is when my hands smell good. And I always feel like making some kind of, robust tomato sauce or something. Gets me all in the mood for spaghetti. And then, make sure that your herbs are cool and that they are thoroughly dried. And then you can put them in a jar. And of course, I love to save my jars, so I just stick it off in there and be sure to label it because you can see they kind of look all the same. So there's the spicy globe, and well, that went by really fast, but you saw that. I had it all stored up in the jars and they're ready to go. And if you keep your, can you hear that? That's my dog barking in his sleep. Oh my gosh. We all love our dogs, don't we? Okay, thank you, Poncho. Shh, thank you. Okay, y'all give that a try. Tell me what you think and how it worked out for you. I'd love to hear from you. There it is. There's my easy kitchen tip, preserving and drying your herbs in the microwave. All right, y'all take care. Bye.